YouTubers, this is Terry at Southwest Green Desert. I thought I would shoot another video right after my intro so that you could be familiar with what I'm going to try to do. I've done gardening my whole life and I absolutely love it. I have not really grown a lot of foods because they require maintenance and constant harvesting, but I'm going to start that this year. And this is an arroyo in the area. I've been studying permaculture from a couple of different sources. And Jeff Lawton is who I'm taking classes with, but there are other couple permaculture gurus that I follow. And the first thing I'm going to need to do is create some sort of swell system and water retention. The water runs right down this runway off of my land, and so I'm going to try to harness some of it and maybe make a little pond. That would be awesome, but it's so hot here in the summer I don't know how that would work out. And this is just one little recess of the land. I have 10 acres here, so I'm in a gully type of spot. One of my neighbors came out and cleared this flat space for me, and he actually helped me put the crusher that I had delivered. It's like I think they call it findings also, findings to build a road with, and I'll show you that. I had this shed delivered and I did videotape it with my camera. I'm using my iPad right now for this because I can't make the camera record my voice loud enough. I have a mic, but I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to need to get some help. So the shed is adorable. It's from Tough Shed and I adore their sheds. I feel they're well made and very reasonably priced. And this one I bought as is off of their site. This is January 2017, and I bought it off their site. They were clearing things out, so actually I'll show you inside it. I've been bringing stuff over the past couple days. Yesterday it was a horrible rainstorm, so I was not able to do a lot of work in here. Today I was bringing over my tools, some of them, and I have some little potted. I bought that Clonex to start some grafts from my neighbors around here. They all garden. It's a big farm community out here. So this is the shed at the beginning. I'm sure I'll fill this up in no time. We also, oh sorry if I got you guys dizzy doing that. I have to remember I'm taking you for the trip here. I also have some burn barrels. One will be a burn barrel, one will be a garbage barrel. I'm going to try to compost and recycle all the green material. I'm jumping around. We got these for $10 a piece. Oh no, $5. I paid $5 for them because we got 10 of them at a place that has rubberized coating. They spray it on roofs and stuff. So there's always stuff you can find locally. This tire was on the property. I'm using it as a doorstop right now. And these old, really cool railroad ties were here as well. All of this dilapidated corral was here, and I'm going to use this as my raised bed garden. So that's my goal. I'm hoping to have seeds in the ground. One of my friends has a greenhouse down the road from me, and she's going to start some seeds for me so I can get a jump start on it. And my goal today is to clean this mess up. So if I can add on to this video, I'm not sure how that works. I will show you that at the end. There's my quad that I put my little garden basket on the back of it. I thought it'd be the smartest thing, and as you can see from the muddy roads from the rain, I made a total mess of but it towed pretty nicely behind my quad, so I think I'll be using that to go back and forth between my property. I have a total of 30 acres, 10 acres here, and you're only seeing a small piece of it here because that's where I'm at right now. And then I have 20 acres next to it, but most of it is arroyo. And so I couldn't garden there, and I kept trying to find ways to fill in some gullies and eroded areas, but I simply can't find enough dirt. And then this property came up for sale right next to me. Now I paid as much for this property as I did for 20 acres next to it, but I wanted it really badly, so it was worth it. It's still very reasonably priced where we live. The land isn't like California at all. It's not super expensive, and it would be affordable for any income level. The Southwest has a lot of reasonably priced land. Anyway, so that's it. Oh, I guess I should show you over here. Here's another gully. I'm hoping on this hill here to maybe put a cold cellar, root cellar, dig it into the side of the hill, build it. I had bought some plans online, but we'll see. And my dogs fancy themselves as hunters, so they chase birds constantly. So there's a road out there, and the road lets water come down. And here is some of the erosion I'm facing right here. It's actually quite bad. But this is what I'm going to turn a negative into a positive. I'm going to figure out how I can turn this into a little pond. And I wanted to show you, we have little rats. Well, I forget what they're called. Pack rats. And they live all over the property. Next door, where my other property is, we have got some farm cats. And they did a good job of keeping those down. So we haven't had any mice problems, so I may have to bring a cat over here. Have to put a cat door in the side of this. My neighbor dug out this hill to give me more flat space, and I think, well, my goal is to put a greenhouse here. So I'll use the back of this as maybe a prep, put a prep table there, maybe here too, but this is all really heavy sun on this side. This is a south facing, southwest. Well, south definitely, I guess. So this is where I want to put the greenhouse. And then I may have more, I don't know how to say the word, hoarded. They're compost piles that are just free laying, and you plant plants in them. It starts with an H. I'll memorize it for the next video. So I may put those out in this area. And then that'll be the swell, and I'm hoping to get some ducks. I do have chickens, but I will be moving them over here from my house in the city. And that's that. So, oh, I wanted to tell you guys what this is. This was on the property. At first I didn't know what it was, so we have some retired neighbors next to us, and they told me it is something that you put in the back of a truck, and they used to carry the horses in it. So you put it in the back of a pickup truck, and you put your horses in the back, and on this front section here, you put hay, and the horse could eat it, or you're lugging them around. You're lugging it with you to wherever you're going for the horse. There's also tons of cactus on the property. There's that walking stick right in front of me, and there's prickly pear here. My dogs have had a couple of run-ins with that, so my first goal, and so have I, is not at all nice. So my first goal in the next few weeks is to clean up the mess that's in there and remove all cactus from the interior here and move it to an outer perimeter. Cactus is an amazing thing. It re-roots as soon as you put it in the ground. I found it in a compost pile at the very bottom, already flourishing, and it was pale, but it had roots and it was growing bigger. So it's not a good compost unless somebody has a trick on how to compost cactus. The needles don't compost, I don't think, either. So it's better for a burn or a transplant. So we're going to transplant it. Prickly pear you can eat, but I'm not hungry enough to try that yet. It's a lot of, like I said, there's stickers everywhere. There is some prickly pear without stickers that I'm going to look at planting here, and then I might try some of that to eat. Anyway, that's it. I'm sure I went on long enough. This is where the magic's going to happen. I'm hoping that I can, in the next couple of years, have this looking like a great food forest. And in the desert, that's going to be something. We do have a well here. It is not functioning yet. It's got, its pump is defunct. It's up on the top of that hill and over the crest. And I'll have to figure out a way to run some water down here. But I'm also going to do some rain capture with rain buckets, rain barrels. So I'm going to try to do some other ways to water this as well. All right, that's it. Second video intro, and now this. I hope you guys enjoy the channel. Please subscribe and let me know if there's anything I can show you.